What is up, guys? We're doing a very quick look at today's update that's coming out. I'm not sure if anything extra is going to be added in, but for now we will check out what is here. We got a lot of cool stuff, so I'm excited to show it to you. First off, there's a few things. Cosmetically, the research table has been updated. It looks amazing. They just did a really good job. Apparently the police are here to get me in the background, if you can hear that. It doesn't have a model in the inventory, or icon, I should say. It's still the blue table. I don't know if they're going to fix that or not. But we'll see. We're also getting 3 new barricades. There's the cement barricade. These aren't really meant as defenses. They can be jumped over and so forth. So they're meant as a way to hide during a gunfight. So they're meant as cover, pretty much. Same thing as sandbags, which is all sandbags really are. To craft them, we'll go over here and we'll take a look at them. It's 200 stones for the concrete barricade. Sandbags are 150, and the stone barricade is 100, but as you can see, I'm clicking on it, and it won't craft. But essentially, it's a box with stones in it. I'll put a picture of it here in the video so you guys can see. And there is a third kind of defense, and I'm gonna, let's see, do they stack? No, they don't stack. So I'm going to go ahead and craft one here, and they are floor spikes. Now, the floor spikes, when you run through them, they do damage. If you hold still, you don't get damage, which is weird. You cannot jump. If you try to, you're going to get the butthole spiked. You can't place them on foundations or anything. Right now. I don't know if they plan on making it, but you can place a foundation over it to where, oh, well, no, maybe not. Huh. It doesn't always work right. Let's see. Can we get this to work properly? It may just be a poor height thing. Well, you can definitely make pitfalls and stuff with them for now, but unfortunately nothing else is really that applicable. Honestly, I was hoping they would come to where they would place below ground and there'd be like a fake thing above them, and it looks like this server is about to restart. So, yeah, we will be right back, I guess. Okay, guys, so it has been an hour and 45 minutes because the devs to this server updated it, and the update was broken, and then they fixed the update, and then it took them like another 20 minutes to upload the working update. So I'm glad they got right on that broken one, but then took 20 minutes to put the fixed one in. So yeah, I'm sure there's already a billion videos about what I'm doing right now. So that's spectacular. But anyways, let's see if we... Ooh, we've got an icon! Sandbags don't, but these do. Look at that. They don't stack? Okay. Alright, alright. Let's check out these nuts. Okay. These were supposed to stack originally. And see, it's glowing blue. Okay, it just glows blue no matter what, so... These don't stack. 0 of 0, I guess that's still a thing. Alright, well, there you go, guys. There's the other barricade. It's spectacular. Alright, so, I'm curious to see, they merged some interesting items. Yep, still no icon for that. They merged some interesting items, but I don't think they actually merged them into main. Yeah, they didn't. Alright, so I'm not going to talk about it. Well, actually, I guess I already started talking about it, so I might as well mention it. They merged an ore mining device, like a actual mine. So this is the thing you set up and it drills, I guess. and water collectors, but they're obviously not here, and I doubt they're anywhere near actually being finished, so makes sense. But yeah, let's talk about this right here. So it is the smoke signal. I'm a little worried because it's craftable. Yeah. This wasn't craftable in Legacy for a very good reason, and that's because it calls in an airdrop at your location. So we're gonna just hawk it right there. It's gonna do its thing. And we're gonna get an airplane here soon. So we'll let it do that thing on its own. Alright. So first off, let's talk about guns. Guns have new sounds. Bolt's pretty similar to what it was. It's a little louder, I think, but not by much. The Echoa, pretty much about the same. Again, a little bit louder. AK's about the same. Not too much of a change there with that guy either. Let's see. Thompson. There it is. But, yeah, I feel they crisped up sounds a bit. This is less of a k-k-k. More of a little echoey noise to it. So, it's not too bad, not too bad. The other feature is we have ammo types now. So they only added high-speed rounds and 3 different rockets right now. But of course this will expand. So you just hold down the R button and you can pick through the different ammo types you want to load into the gun. So right now we have normal 5.56. We're going to load in high-speed. High-speed looks like this. They're blue, marked, okay? And they just shoot a lot straighter. There's just far less of a drop. They go a longer distance, so it's something you're really going to have to just kind of try out for your own and just see the difference it makes, really. The other thing is the Echoa can also use any round. So we can load a high-speed 5.56 into this puppy here and shoot it out. We can go ahead. Oh, here comes my airdrop. There she is. A buckshot in here. As you can see, multiple projectiles. Even two made it over there somehow. So here's my drop. Took a bit, but it's here. Again, I'm hoping this means it's not craftable. Because that would just be terrible. Yeah, no, not gonna be a thing. So yeah, you know. And of course you have to reload whenever you switch an ammo type, so you can't just fire straight off. But they're firing a lot straighter compared. I mean, you can't see a huge difference. Why? Oh, this must be a glitch. I can't, it's not letting me choose the ammo type. Or am I out? I'm out! Okay, so you don't even have the option if you're out. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's see, high-speed pistol, let's see. A lot more direct. I think it's really going to make a lot of the weapons much more dangerous than they were. I don't know what happened to my wall here, so we're going to go ahead and redo that. And no damage did it, just... Oh, you know what? I probably shot it. And, I mean, that landed pretty much exactly where I put the smoke grenade. As this comes crashing down. Oh, new barricades are in there. Yeah, crap-ass loot. I guess if they make this that way, I might have to just set it to vanilla loot. Also, the airdrop plugin we use on the server is no longer being worked on, so I'm really sad about that. So we're gonna have to see. But anyways, that wall is 5 of 5, so we're going to hit it with a regular rocket, okay? And we've done... So we've brought this down to 361, 364, right? Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and hold this down, and we're going to do a high-velocity rocket, okay? Load this puppy in. I believe they have a separate texture, yeah, see? Alright, which is really cool. And we're going to hit that one. As you can see, it flew a lot straighter. They can go further. But we almost lost, let's see, 424. So we did almost half the damage. A little bit more. So that's the big difference right there. And then the smoke grenade is just like a tactical thing right now. Or the smoke rocket. It's a work in progress. It'll be craftable, but not lootable yet. As you can see, it has a custom model, which is cool. And it just creates a smoke curtain. So you want to mess up your enemies before they even have a chance to do anything. Boom! Just blow that sucker up in there, and it's going to be a fun time. They both have models in here, which is cool. Oh, also one thing, a few of you have been asking me how come I didn't show off maps. I don't know, I just figured everyone else already did, but we'll go ahead and take a look at it real quick. You hold G to bring up your map. As you walk around, it's supposed to fill out, because it has like a fog of war. For some reason, it's not working right now, which is weird. But when you right-click, you still, and you have to hold G the whole time. Otherwise it just toggles like this. So you right-click and it will bring up this here. You've got your eraser. You've got the different markers. So just like the sign. And so, like, let's say a base is here. You can be like, oh, right here is, you know, the freaking, let's say, dick and balls base. That's the worst penis I've ever drawn. And you're like, oh, wait, no, their base got ruined. Oh, no. And then, whoop, wipe it out. So, yeah, I mean, that's the basics of it right there, guys. I'm sure most of you have seen it elsewhere. So, that's what we got going on there. I don't think anything else really made it into the update. We'll check it out here. Another cool thing, though, is the candle hat's finally here. So you can actually, it's a unique item as that you can click on it and turn it on or off. And you can see the little flame pops up, on, off. It gives a pretty good radius of illumination around you. You can't see it in your shadow. But yeah, it's definitely cool. And I wish I could show it off at nighttime, but I have no control over the server. But it gives a good maybe like 10-foot radius, or 10, not radius, but 10-foot like circumference around your body of light, which is definitely cool. And see, there's been mad airdrops all freaking day. So, I mean, look, that's like, what, 2 next to each other? Or, no, that's just 1. That's 1 plane. And, wow, this smoke sticks around for a while. Like, they might, I mean, work in progress, yeah, I understand. That they might need to fix that. Can you imagine if the smoke just stays around permanently? Oh, boy. That's not going to be pretty. But yeah, those are pretty much the big changes there. So ammo types, I'm super excited. This opens up the ability to have different buckshot, like a dragonfire rounds. Let's say, you know, double aught, so you just like blast someone's leg off. Maybe even like something simple like rock salt, where, you know, you can ward off people without killing them. I don't know why anyone would want to do that in Rust, because obviously Rust is all about murdering people to death. But, hey, you never know. There might be some kind people out there that don't want to necessarily murder everyone right away. So, you know, we've got that going on there. But, yeah, notes I don't think work. Yeah, they still don't work. I don't know, Gary hasn't really said anything about it. But that's pretty much the update, guys. There may or may not be a few things that still sneak in between now and the next couple hours when it actually comes out, but I doubt it. Some behind-the-scenes things. The building inside of rocks has been disabled, so I don't know if that's going to mess up cave bases or anything where you kind of clip into the wall a little bit, but you're not actually clipping into it. But this should prevent a lot of the ways for people to get underneath the map, which hasn't been a problem on our server, but a lot of servers do have problems with it. It should also, you know, help prevent rock bases. And I am terrified the fact that the smoke is still here. That is something scary. But they've also tweaked jumping a bit. I want to say it feels more responsive finally. So hopefully that means it is. I mean, I'm jumping when I want to, and it doesn't seem to fail anymore, because, you know, sometimes you're just like, oh, I'm going to take this running leap jump, and then you don't jump. So it seems to be, oh, no, it just did that. It just did that to me. Okay, so off of, like, a foundation, you still gotta preemptify. Preemptify? I don't think that's proper, but you get the idea. Preemptively think of jumping beforehand. But, yeah, it's a little more responsive, so that's actually nice. But yeah, those are pretty much the main things. I am getting a lot more frames. I have the same settings. This is the regular procedural map. I've got the same settings as I do normally, and I'm getting like 90 frames right now, where before I was getting about 40 to 50. So obviously I'm not in some big giant metal base, but, you know, 40 to 50 outside jumped up to 80. You know, hopefully I get decent frames inside of a base again, and I can start recording in 60 frames for Rust again, which would be sweet. Plus, you know, not having a lag would be nice. So, anyways, guys, I hope you've enjoyed just checking out some of these new features with me. Sorry if the video is a little bit derpy. Rust has just been frustrating today. And not to mention, I'm just on a lack of sleep hours here. Thanks for watching. Click that like button. And I will see you guys on the server once they release this.